Burning Man is a gathering of some of the most creative artists that exist on this planet.
It's a temporary city that's created just for a very small period of time.
That's kind of the best part about it. There's nothing here 30 days ago, and in about a week from when I'm talking here, you'll hardly be able to tell it was here.
It's kind of like summer camp for adults.
Freedom!
This place is a huge city of people from all over the world.
It's a release!
It's about love.
Nothing but an expression of art and life. And anything else is not Burning Man.
Basically, I had been hearing about this festival for a long time, and I had a friend in New York who told me about it. He said, you have to come, Dara. I said, okay, I'm going to will it to happen. Somehow it's going to happen. I don't know how.
I heard a lot of people in New York talking about it, so this chick that I worked with was always telling me about it, and just wanted to check it out.
The television, the video game, the computer, it's all back there.
As soon as we drove up, actually, they asked you if you're a virgin. So as soon as they know you're a virgin, you get up there and you start shaking the bell, man. It's like liberating.
And they said, welcome home, and we were supposed to scream this primal scream. And they were like, scream louder, scream louder. So it was my first example of being kind of feeling like a square here a little bit.
Originally, we started saying it's a non-monetary economy, but then people started to interpret that as barter system, and then that just gets kind of ugly. You say, okay, I'll give you one of these if you give me something else.
Well, the whole concept of the gift economy is that people should be willing to give of themselves.
People come and spend all of their own time and money to create experiences for other people. You can go from one place to the next, and actually explore things that have to do with yourself.
Here they come into the middle of the desert, and they're able to create so much artwork and so much beauty and structure and respect.
There's a thought out there that it's all sex and drugs and alcohol and parties, and that's here, but it really isn't the focal point. Really, Burning Man is like a really incredible banquet where you can taste almost anything you'd want to taste. But it's your choice whether you choose to take that bite or not.
At first, it's weird. You get here, you know, I'm from New York. You don't expect all that love, you know, and then as soon as people start opening their arms to you, you open your arms to them, and it's really chill, man.
I think that because I'm used to going to a place where somebody's putting on a show, as opposed to a place where we're all creating the show, I was unsure of how that would look like.
I'm like at a circus. I've never been anything like this in my life.
Elephants.
I mean, it's just amazing. I'm just really so impressed.
First you see people running around naked, you think that's strange, but it becomes so common, and you know, that you just learn to disregard it, you know? The art is spectacular too. Like even there's a ship down there, a pirate ship, completely built by hand.
Everybody's responsible for creating this space and creating this community, and that's just amazing.
This is home.
This is the only place I live. Once a year I get to come home and be here for a week, 10 days.
It's home for me.
And then every year I gotta go back to this vacation of reality where the money tells me what to do. And then finally I get to take all that money and come back here to home, and I get to visit my life and my family and everyone that surrounds me. It's beautiful, like you and you.
These people are typically non-judgmental, open-minded, people that have an appreciation for letting other people express themselves and what they love.
At the same time, there's extremely harsh conditions here. You really need to be pretty hardy.
It feels like I've been here for a long time, but this is my first time here. This is a style of living, it's a way of living, it's a perspective on life, and I believe I am finally home.
At first I was like, I'm definitely coming back every year. Now I'm like, you know, this is kind of like a learning ground for me. I learned a lot here, and I really got inspired to all these things that I want to try, and communities that I want to create, things that I want to do. I don't know if I need to come back here, but if it flows, I will come back. That's how this time worked, and so we'll just see what happens.
Yeah, it's gonna suck going back into the real world, you know. Got all my responsibilities. I said an entire week away, no bills, everything's paid, no thoughts, you know. Except every single day, I'm gonna be thinking towards what I can do next year here, so it's planted a new seed.
So you think you'll definitely be back next year?
Without a doubt, I'll be back next year. I'll definitely be back.